Hello, gorgeous. I'm Gia, founder of Dixon Etiquette. Visit dixonetiquette.com for more. Here's how to always be punctual, no matter what. So here are the key things to know when preparing for any event and any situation. This could be a first date, meeting an old friend, or a job interview. No matter what it is, show up on time. There are zero excuses and pity for those who do not show on time, because there is always someone smarter, someone better, someone cooler, someone more prepared who could fill your space in that moment. And it sounds scary, especially like in a job interview situation, so do not waste a second holding yourself back because you were not prepared. Here's how to always be on time, no matter what the situation is. You got this. The first thing to know is to plan. So a lot of these things are going to be around planning, how to plan. This is one of my absolute favorite quotes I heard from my finishing school teacher. Someone else said it before him. I'll still give him the credit because it changed my mindset for the better when considering others' time. Be an hour early rather than 1 minute late. Planning is not just for you. It's showing respect for the other person's time. There will always be an excuse, a detour, or reason, but you are not the person who makes such things because you plan. You plan for the worst case scenario, and you are always 10 steps ahead. If this means getting someone to watch the kids, having to use your backup go-to grooming bag in a public bathroom, or making sure your car has gas or electricity beforehand, you do it. Next is to set up alerts. This could be on your phone calendar for your phone alarms, visual prompts with a post-it note on your mirror, or a string around your finger, whatever you like to do. I know someone who turns the Apple Watch to face the inside of his wrist when he needs to do something important and remind himself. I set up multiple alarms throughout the day with different labels on my iPhone to remind me where I should be within the next half hour. So signs and alerts are your friend. Next is to have a to-do list so you don't have to think. If you already know that you have to do a bunch of things beforehand and you have to get ready doing all of these things without any negotiations, know exactly what you need to do and when. If there is a certain time frame or task you need to complete but have to wait on something to occur in order for that, be a huntsman about it. Stock your errands and chores and tasks like they are prey and you need to eat. Having a post-it with written physical things that need to be done, no excuses, will help immensely so that you don't have to think, you just do. Next is to scope the place you're going to ahead of time. If you're going to a job interview or a first date or unfamiliar location, use Google Maps to guide you. Google Maps is your friend. For job interviews specifically, drive by the place a day or a couple days ahead. Look for a coffee shop nearby, preferably a Starbucks, because it is the world's bathroom, and all of the parking situations that you could potentially process, because you don't know if Thursday is a special day, if Tuesday is the day that you scope out the place, and then Thursdays there's a flea market. Be 10 steps ahead, and I live in Los Angeles, and being 20 minutes late seems to be the norm when it comes to people not considering your time. Everyone runs late and happens to show up around the same time because they all leave late also. It's still annoying and stresses you out because you're not entirely sure of your whereabouts when you could have solved this problem earlier. Next is to factor in traffic, parking, and walking time. This is another Los Angeles or metropolitan area problem in general. Transportation is always a give and take, so examining the commute, logistics, and all details of coming and going are a big variable in being punctual. There are apps on the internet. There are apps and in the internet to guide you if you do not have friends who live in the area to drop some wise advice. Next is make sure your grooming routine is nailed. This one is something mostly women struggle with because we can never be too sure if an outfit is the right first impression, or if our hair is deciding to be sympathetic to our facial features that day, or sometimes when we are crunched for time, we desperately need to smear on a look so fast, we end up looking like a clown at the door because we zip through our whole beauty routine. Knowing your go-to beauty essential tools that always nail the right way to present yourself is crucial. I personally like to always have a valet ready with my outfit before I shower, and sometimes skip things I do not need, like perfume. I have a travel spray in my purse, in my car, in case I realize my clothes smell like the dish I cooked earlier, or if I did not exactly air out the house. Having a grooming kit of minis in a makeup bag in your car or ready to go is always key. Having a backup plan, having a backup plan, having a backup plan when you're a woman is really important. So if you're really pressed for time, remember you do not have to do your full makeup routine in-house. You have your mini tool makeup bag ready, vanity on the go or in the car. And I personally have my necessary essentials in my handbag ahead of time if I know there might be a chance be 5 minutes too close to my destination time. So now is the time to implement these strategies. It's great to have the information, but now is the time to do the real work and turn this knowledge into action. Being on time is crucial in this day and age where it's so easy to just give up on someone because they didn't show up the first 10 minutes. So you do not get a second chance to make a first impression, so always be punctual. Visit dixonetiquette.com for more. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you later.